terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Rams will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn line. Hank Bigsby. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Agunze. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Lions.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, Kennerow McMillan. 20-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's in! Oh, Odunze! Touchdown, Lions! Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's 1st and 10. Handoff. It's Tootin. He'll manage only a couple. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Downs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. inside the 20-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 31 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here go throw.
May going to look to throw. Set up the screen here for Cheaton. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Burden, the man on the move. That one taken in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have the 1st down yard across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
On 3rd and yard, it's Williams. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10.
To throw on first down is May. That's a short one, caught by Balance. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. May to the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Rams out to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Run over center now is Tootin, and his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
A loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From out of the gun, here's May. Going up top. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and interception. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 23.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That one's complete. It's Tate Bigsby. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The open man is Wilson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Ogunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
What is going on? We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Tootin. He's got room for the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to Tootin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, Here's second down. They run on the jet sweep, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a 3rd and 10.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
To throw now, May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to have the Rams first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The middle, here is Tootin. And he will get into the end zone. Facial, Tootin. Touchdown, Rams. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Evan McPherson.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Lions 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll get about 5.
Noel Williams on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10
First and
at the
10.
42-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Gamble. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running left side with two. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17
Great
yards.
timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Bowers the man in motion. Maynard on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 2nd down, it's May. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Now May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. One's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
This is a really nice
46-yard
job
line.
of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert.
That's a short pickup to about the 47. Whoa, Williams is there to bring him down.
At the 47-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one's taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point, first party, is good. And the Lions will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Off the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they'll go back to Cheaton. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Not much to speak of on that one. Might be a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Post defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot was critical. That's a great example why. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
There's a give running left, and here comes Chinton. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, it's of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, Here's 2nd and 14. May going to look to throw. Set up the screen here for Newton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Big loss on the play.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
4th down.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, to go out and try to win this game. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to blow it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Rams are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run it here with 2. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards.
1st down, Rams.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. This is intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple 1st downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
They'll run with Bigsby. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A run, it's Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and Quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Caught left side by Ogunze. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 9.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go with 2. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is May. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Rock Bauer.
Covered by J.C.
And 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got a man. It's Banning. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
To throw on 1st down is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw again is May. That's complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
This is 1st and 10. Burden, the man on the move. They'll stick to the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Crazy! Here goes Smith. Hey, what's up?
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, these guys, it just seems like they've been doing this all season long, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, they have such a feel for the dramatic, and with this late touchdown, it might just be sending them to the Super Bowl.
Makes the score Rams 28, Lions 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Williams. To the right. That's pitch. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here's 1st and 10.
Tighten up.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy.